Alright, welcome back to my channel. Now earlier I did do a video. I just haven't edited it yet. As you can tell in the back seat, yes, I do got a bunch of tools in here because this is where I was storing stuff, was in the Jetta as I was working on all the videos since the Jetta was down, because I thought I need to replace the wheel bearing. Yesterday, which is raining today, the last few days it's been actually raining at night, but staying pretty clear during the day. So I figured, well, while I got the chance, I need to see if I can go ahead and get these wheel bearings fixed on the Jetta where I'll be able to drive it, which also didn't have no insurance on the Jetta because couldn't drive it, so I went ahead and just let it lapse and figured I'll add it on to my new policy because I've had problems with the insurance company. So I figured, well, I'll just add it to my new one when I get that straightened out. So I was starting to work on it and was having a time even breaking loose the main bolt that holds, or the main nut that holds the control arm on. So I took the wheel tire off to see if I can see if maybe my socket wasn't long enough to get a deep weld, see if it go flat. Tried it that way and it still wouldn't break loose. So I was spraying things down with some lubricant to break things down, make it a little bit easier for me to get into it, or not get into it, to break it loose. And having to look down, well, I looked behind it so I could see if there's any bolts and stuff I need to spray lubricant on. Sorry for the vibration. God, I have to put it like this because some of these wheels do need to be replaced and balanced. And I'll get to why I'm driving the Jetta here in just a little bit, which I do have insurance on. Don't worry about that. But anyway, I was looking down to see if there's anything sprayed, and I have to look at my lower ball joint. And something just didn't look right, and so I was looking a little bit closer, and there's three bolts that holds it on to the arm, and it was holding on by one. Now all the bolts were in there, and they were still tightened down the way I had put it. The problem was somehow two of them didn't actually get bolted to the ball joint. So when I was test driving it, all those, well, I don't know how many months ago it was, because I've had those bearings for a while. But yeah, all that time I thought it was the bearing that broke loose, and it ended up being just the ball joint was loose. After I put everything together, I checked it, see if I still need to replace the ball joints, and the ball joints seem very, very good. The reason I just shook my head is that guy passed me. He was riding the yellow line on my side. His tire was completely up onto the edge of the yellow line on this side. I can tell I still need to line this a little bit more. I got as close as I could. Wanting to test drive it, let things settle, and then get back underneath there in a better position, and where I wasn't in a soft dirt, be able to line it then. So as I was, anyway, I got all that put together, and I was going to go take it for a test drive, and I already know my battery was probably going to be weak because somehow my trunk ended up being open. So the trunk light was on for I don't know how long. I don't even remember the last time I was into the trunk. But I hooked up my charger. I figured, well, after about an hour or so, it should be enough to charge it to be able to crank it. Got out there and it still was not enough. So I've done it for several hours trying to get it charged. Never could get it to then charge. I was like, well, I must all have to let it charge overnight. I disconnected the battery completely, hooked it up to my charger that way, just let it charge straight into the battery. Got up, my charger was showing it was charged, so I hooked it up, and not even the digital part of the gauge on the instrument cluster lit up. So like, something's not right. So I took my fault tester and tested the voltage on the battery, and the battery is showing under 2.5 volts, or maybe a little over 2.5 volts. It was one of those. I definitely can tell I need to still finish lining this. But anyway, tested it out. Or anyway, I let it sit overnight. Or no, I ended up going to get my daddy's charger, because he's got a charger that you can flip and it'll give the jump start. It took over an hour running it with a jump start, but I finally got it cranking. I do have it in that video, but I do have to edit it. But the battery does still seem a little bit weak. So I figured, well, I need to drive a little bit. I've done the test drive and stuff in that video. And just, see if the wheel's doing it. And I can tell it's still not completely lined right. Because when I first done it, with the way the ball joints was, got the wheels lined, which when I was driving straight, it was doing good. The first time I turned, that's when everything went crazy. And I thought the ball joint finally went out. But when I put the wheel, lined everything with it was way out of whack. So still having to work on adjustment. I couldn't go with the measurement of the old ball joint because I had to cut it to get any of it off. So anyway, when I was moving it where I could actually be able to drive it to work tomorrow, because this thing's got a lot more gas in it than my truck does, and this is a lot more cheaper on it. So I ended up adding it to my policy on my other insurance company, and I figured, well, I'm gonna move it so I can drive it to work. And I can tell the battery is still acts a little bit weak when you're setting, which I mean, like the gauges for showing the mileage and stuff like that still stays on the whole time. So it probably runs it down just a little bit. So I figured, well, I need to drive it. Got the insurance back on it, and I'm gonna drive it and drive it up here to a store and get me a little something to snack on. I got just enough to get me some chips that I want. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come down here and get some chips. Then I guess I'll just do stuff in the house. But, yeah, it feels good to be able to drive the Jetta again. Turn that off. So I can run here to store. Anyway, this is just a little short video letting you know the Jetta is fixed. Sort of. I still got to line it. There's a few other stuff, and I do need to get some new tires. now that this is straightened out, I need to make sure things align so it's not going to tear the tires up anymore. And sooner or later I need to work on this rear end. Anyway, I'll leave the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.